Check. There we go. Thank you very much, folks, for coming out this evening. I want to just give a brief introduction to what we're about to play. This group is called Merry Tuba Christmas, and about 50 years ago, in December of 1974, 300 tuba and euphonium players got together at Rockefeller Center on the ice skating rink, and they played Christmas carols that were arranged by Alec Wilder in honor of his teacher, William Bell. And William Bell, who was born on Christmas Day in 1902, was considered to be one of the great tuba players of the 20th century, no less a figure than Arturo Toscanini, the great conductor, considered Bell one of the great tuba players he had ever heard. And in addition to being a wonderful player, he had a great reputation as a teacher and as a friend, and so when he passed, his former students and friends and colleagues wanted to pay him this tribute. Since that time, in 1974, this activity has expanded all across the United States and around the world. And so now in the United States, every Christmas, there are more than 300 Merry Tuba Christmas events, including very large ones each year in Washington, D.C., at the Inner Harbor. We have one here in Frederick at the Weinberg Center, and we do our little version of it here at Linganore. In addition to including the tubas and the euphoniums, we also include the trombones, who play basically in the same range as the euphoniums, so it works out just fine. And in addition to paying tribute to Mr. Bell and his legacy, one of the things I really like about this group is it allows these low brass players, our heavy metal kids, if you will, to kind of come up from the back of the band and get to play the melody for a change, and get to be out front for a change where we can see and appreciate what they do. So with that, we present Merry Tuba Christmas. Before we play our final piece of the first half, I want to invite you to visit our concessions. We also have some really nice items for sale, some Christmas ornaments and various things from the boosters. And then in addition to that, Mr. Hawthorne and Ms. Beachy have some things that our FFA, our wonderful FFA program makes. And then our new woodworking teacher, Mr. Pinta, has a wonderful table of wooden Christmas trees that her students have been making. So we hope you enjoy the intermission and taking a look at all those things. And again, we'll see you after this in about 15 minutes. Thank you. was probably the biggest challenge on this program for us. We often repeat some of our pieces year to year, and sometimes pieces like every couple of years. So we did Sounds of Christmas a couple of years ago, we did Slow Ride a couple of years ago. But that was a brand new piece by our friend Mike Camiff, and Mike is a renowned arranger for band literature for Albert Publishing, but he lives in Damascus, and I was talking to him earlier in the spring, and he said, "Hey, I've got this thing coming out this fall, and it's kind of a New Orleans take on some of the Nutcracker stuff. You should check it out." And so we're literally one of the first bands in the country to play this piece of music. It's hot off the press, and of course, the kids just got this on the Monday after we finished marching band season, and it started, and that rehearsal started with, "Let me explain to you what jazz is." Right? And then we kind of went from there. So to get a group this size, it's a credit to their work ethic and their willingness to learn and their openness to new things. That they can not only learn the notes, but they can also play things in a pretty convincing style, that they're really not that familiar with. So I was really pleased with that piece. And it's really clever. Just as so I'll let Mike know that you approved. of course, features the two most coveted pieces of, two most coveted parts in the Christmas literature. That was Luke Hahn on the horse. The outdone by Noah King on the side. We make them wrestle to see who gets it. Just reindeer on the roof, don't pay any attention. Giant reindeer. So I'm going to step over here so you can see the kids, not me, and acknowledge some students that have accomplished some wonderful things this semester, which really is all of them, to be honest. But I want to start by saying thank you to Steve Granger, our booster president, who pulled off the unenviable feat this fall of being spearheading and organizing not one, but two marching band competitions inside a space of about 10 days. And I just want to thank not just obviously Mr. Granger, but everybody on his team, which is the vast majority of people in this room, frankly, who helped out with those efforts and who have helped out with everything this fall, from helping Mrs. Wright and our uniform angels and everybody who chaperoned and everybody who helped with Rose as a roadie and everybody who held down props in the wind and all that fun stuff that we do to make marching band happen. So thank you very much. We could not possibly do it without you. So students, if we could give all of your folks and everybody who helped this semester a huge hand for all of their assistance, I would appreciate it. Also with us this evening, we have Eric Schmidt, who's the owner of Duet with Music at the FSK Mall. And I don't know how he does everything that he does, but his entire business model is based around making music better for the students and the teachers who teach music in Frederick County. And he visits our schools, every single school in Frederick County he visits every week. And he comes out and supports us at our concerts, as evidenced by his presence tonight. He was at both of our competitions, and he just really goes, to say he goes above and beyond is an understatement. So I would really appreciate if you would take a moment to thank Mr. Schmidt for all his students that we had 13 students that made all-county band, and I'd like you to stand up as I call your name. Maggie Malone on flute, Brianna Ryder on clarinet, Dave Williamson on clarinet, Zoe Granger on French horn, Zach Hirsch on trumpet, Luke Hahn on trumpet, Augie Jansen on trombone, Cormac Malone on trombone, Aiden Gilbertson on euphonium, Mia Lucas on percussion, Kate Sudduth on percussion, Daniel Powell on percussion, and Logan Wall on percussion. Congratulations to all. Cormac Malone also made all-state junior band. Junior band in Maryland is grades 7 through 9, so our 9th graders actually auditioned at the all-state level for junior band, and he made it as an alternate trombone player. So congratulations, Cormac. And then Ray Canton, who we all call Junior, made first chair all-state jazz ensemble on drum set. So congratulations. 10 students who will be participating this Saturday in the Towson University Honor Bands. There will be 2 honor bands performing concerts, and the kids have to be there at 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. They audition to decide which band they get into, and then they practice all day with that band, and then they do a concert that night. Pretty impressive. So the students going to Towson on Saturday are Matt Bueller, Brianna Ryder, Emerson Berry, Luke Hahn, Charlie Worster, Zoe Granger, Maggie Malone, Aiden Gilbertson, Mia Lucas, and Noah King. Congratulations to you. And then in January, we have some students going to the Shepherd University Honor Band, and those students are Abby Warren, Maggie Malone, Emerson Berry, Luke Hahn, Ben Porcazo, Zoe Granger, Noah King, and Ray Canton Jr. Congratulations. And then, also this semester, Mia Lucas performed with the Frederick Community College Wind Ensemble. Congratulations, Mia. And then Kate Sudduth, who's a freshman percussionist and one of our reindeer, he earned a spot in a group called the Frederick Circle of Musical Unity Commercial Band as a drum set player. If you haven't heard Kate play, he's a really terrific drum set player. And that group got together. They are made up of students from all over Frederick County, and they got together and did a recording session last weekend, and that recording session will be sent to Abbey Road Studios in London to be mastered. So congratulations to Kate. It was a really great accomplishment. We have 20 students who are participating in our Holiday Brass Ensemble, which is not on this concert, but we will perform on the last 2 mornings before we go to Christmas break. We'll perform on the balcony for students in the morning from 7 to 7:25, and then we're also hoping to perform on the evening of Thursday, December 21st, outside Eric's store, Duet with Music at the FSK Mall from 6:30 to 8. And the students in the Holiday Brass Ensemble are, you guys can stand as I call your name, Luke Hahn, Ben Torcazo, Charlie Worster, Anna Peterson, Ethan Kerber, Alex Piatanza, Francesco Lopez Delizio, Zach Hirsch, and Brent Claude, Zoe Granger, Augie Jansen, Joao Paredes, Cormac Malone, Jack London, Aiden Gilbertson, Savannah Maycomber, Tanner Matney, Ryan Schultz, and Casey Glenn. So thanks you guys for doing that. So you can be seated, thank you. We're going to finish up with our traditional Closer White Christmas, and this year we're going to have Emerson Berry and Maya Murphy. Yeah, that's it. Emerson Berry and Maya Murphy come out to sing for us. So again, thank you very much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you all for supporting the arts in our community. And Mr. Barry and Linganore. And our high school concert band. The radio on the roof. Merry Christmas.